Hello and welcome to Light and Salt Crochet. Today we're going to do a real quick video on how to make a tassel. Now to do this you're going to need a piece of cardboard that's at least 5 inches square. I'm using a 5x7 flat canvas panel from Dollar Tree. You're going to need a tapestry needle, some good sharp scissors, and of course your yarn. Let's get started. Alrighty, so to start you're going to grab your tassel and your cardboard and start wrapping. You can do as many wraps with the yarn around the cardboard as you want. However many you do is going to depend on the fullness of your tassel. I did 30 because I like my tassels nice and full. So wrap, 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 and then go ahead and cut your yarn. I do want to take this time to apologize if the video is a little out of frame at points. I promise you'll see everything that's important. So once you get your yarn wrapped and you've cut it, get yourself a piece of yarn that's about 10 inches or so long. And you're going to thread this yarn through your tapestry needle. Thread that through, and then you're going to feed that needle underneath the loops on your cardboard. Grab your yarn, make sure the tails are even, and then pull that up to the top of your loops. Get it as close to the top as you possibly can, and then give it a couple of knots to tie it off. Try to get that knot as tight as you can. 2 or 3 knots should do it. I'm a little extra, so of course I'm doing 3. And again, nudge that up to the top. Grab your scissors, go to the other end of your cardboard and snip your yarn off of the cardboard. Insert those scissors underneath all those loops and just snip them off. You really need sharp scissors for this or you're going to aggravate yourself. I'm using my Cricut scissors, they're pretty good. So once you get that done, you're going to cut yourself another piece of yarn. This one about 18 to 20 inches or so. Snip, snip, and then you're going to tie that yarn onto your tassel about 1/2 inch from the top. Then this is going to make the head of your tassel. Never mind me, I lost my strings for a minute, but once I find them now, I'm going to take one end of that, and again, I'm making sure it's nice and tight. I'm going to put a couple knots in there to make sure it stays put. Once I do that, I'm going to take one of those yarn ends and just wrap it around that knot. 5 or 6 wraps should be good. You don't want to do too many because you don't want that bulging out from the side of your tassel. 5 or 6 ought to do it. And then you're going to tie that off again, 2 or 3 knots. I'm probably going to do 3 because again, I'm extra. And once you get that all knotted down and secure, you're just going to straighten out your tassel. Smooth everything down, make sure there are no strands tucked up under there, and then you're going to trim it. I'm using my fingers here to just make sure I have a somewhat straight line, and then I'm just going to trim close to my fingers to get the tassel nice and straight. There you go, the 2 strings you have at the top, those are what you're going to use to tie your tassel onto your project, and you are done. Isn't she cute? Thank you so much for joining me for another tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and share as your heart leads you. Also, check out the description box for links to my Etsy crochet shops. As always, have a wonderful day and God bless.